What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Pumma series. Today we are at Pocono Raceway. Alright. Um, let's see, could I get... There we go, I got paste screen. I accidentally turned it off when I was getting AI set up. Alright. Yeah, we're at Pocono today. A pretty high-speed racetrack. So Dave Hamlin gets on pole with his teammate Chase Briscoe on the outside. Then it's their teammate of Christopher Bell. He has been having a rough season, besides some couple second place finishes at Phoenix and probably another one. And then after that's the first Chevy of Chase Elliott. He has 2 wins on the season, I believe. Yeah. He won Martinsville and then Coca-Cola, I think. No, Red Bull won Coca-Cola. Which race? Chicago Street. Yeah. And then it's SVG making his second career start in the Pumma series. Then it's the Coca-Cola winner of Ryan Blaney. After that, it's Daytona or Lino winner of Chris Buescher. After that, it's the last Joe Gibbs Racing teammate car of Ty Gibbs. After that, it's William Byron. He won Kansas. After that, is it Daytona or Lino winner of Harrison Burton? At that, Texas winner of Jimmy Johnson. After that, Austin Hill in that 78. They didn't have much really good finishes, but the 3 is also back here. Alright, then last week's winner of Ryan Preece, starting here at the back. And then Austin Dillon, the winner of Texas, starting here at the back. Alright, let's get the AI underway. There's some lag, jeez. What was Chase Briscoe doing? He was ahead of the 17 or 11. Ooh, ticker. It's gonna be a 13 lap race. Totally forgot about ticker, but I got it. Now 15 lap. I feel like 15 would be a good lap count. There. Here they are on the backstretch. Today Hamlin, usually the best at these tracks. Chase Briscoe had alright ones. He almost won a few races. SVG almost won the Glen. Yeah, the Glen last week was a lot of lead changes though. Yeah, also, I got big news coming up here soon, so. Here they are coming off turn 4. Just try out my camera view over here. Here they go into the restart zone, and green flag is out. Here you go into turn 1 of the start of the race. Then Hamlin's clear, but here comes his teammate of Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell side by side with Chase Briscoe in turn 3. Christopher Bell getting on the inside here, and he might be able to take the lead with SVG behind. And he will. He'll lead that lap. Here they go. Christopher Bell's clear, same as SVG. SVG coming on that inside of Christopher Bell though. The inside lane looks like to be the best option here, as some of the back people are falling back. Or people from the outside is falling back. Here comes SVG. Out of turn 4. SVG leads to lead lap 2. Chris Buescher coming to the lead. He is clear. William Byron trying to get on that inside of the 16 though. 17 comes down to block that 24's run and then jumps right back up. Jimmy Johnson usually starts at the back, but if there's a track with the inside advantage, he usually gets up to the front as long as he's starting on the inside there. Jimmy Johnson gonna be third that lap. William Byron will lead, and here comes Jimmy Johnson though. They'll both be clear. Here comes SVG again. He got on the inside again. Jimmy Johnson comes out under the 24 there. The 17 was getting the run. Some pushes from behind for 84. Here they go in turn 3. Out of turn 3, he is leading to lead that lap. And he is clear of everyone else. But here comes SVG on the inside. Elliott's all the way in last, but he's going down low. That's going to help him. The guys, Jimmy Johnson trying to fight back there. Here comes last six runner of Ryan Priest on the inside of SVG here. And Austin Dillon here with Austin Dillon with Austin Hill. Ryan Priest will lead that lap. 5 laps completed. 10 laps to go now. There could be a lot of lead changes. Heck, Ty Gibbs could win. Elliott could win his 3rd race. There's only like 2 or 3 two-time winners in this season so far. And I think there's 2 more races after this, and then it's the playoffs. I think, yeah, we're only going to have 10 drivers for the playoffs. Honestly, I'm changing the rules here. It's going to be Chase. Chase is way easier here for it. Alright, SVG leads that lap, but here comes Austin Dillon on the inside, getting pushed by his teammate of Austin Hill. First 3 wide action is back there. William Byron, Chase Elliott, and Chase Briscoe. Here comes Austin Hill. Austin Hill, getting helped by 12, will lead that lap. But here comes Ryan Blaney in that 21 car right there. 21 car's not clear though. Austin Hill trying to fight back. Chase Elliott's behind that 21. Now 21's clear. Not anymore. He's on the inside of 12. Here comes Chase Elliott as well. We had a lot of green flag racing lately. Here comes Chase Elliott though. Doesn't have much help, but I think that inside lane's gonna run. What you doing, baby girl? Sorry, Andy's being cute, but Chase Elliott come to the lead. Not cleared just yet by that 21. 21's still there. 21's fighting back, side drafting into turn 2. There you go. Still side by side for that lead, but Chase Elliott has inside the lane advantage. 21's not finding that much either that time. And Chase will come to lead that lap, but here comes Chase Briscoe. Ooh, 21 hit a bump. Jimmy Johnson coming back in the picture. Chase Briscoe getting some help though. And there's those Toyotas coming to take the lead though. Chase Briscoe is clear and he's up high, but could Jimmy Johnson come down and he will. Jimmy Johnson on the inside of Chase Briscoe coming to 5 laps to go. Sorry for that. Had a couple of laps of silence there. I had to talk to my parents, but also I forgot to do a moment silence for Kyle Busch, as there's 4 wide for the lead. I'm surprised there hasn't been a wreck yet. SVG coming to lead. Yeah, 2 laps to go. So there might be a wreck here soon. Not gonna lie. That'll make it very interesting though. The people on that top high lane's going to be all the way to the back. And there's a very short time for them to get up to the front. With like 5 laps left to go. Or 5 turns left to go. But here comes last week's winner. With Ryan Preece on the inside of SVG there. But here comes Austin Dillon with Chase Elliott there on the inside. Here they go. Austin Dillon and Ryan Preece coming to take the white flag. Here comes Chase Elliott though. The driver starting on the outside lane in the back, coming to front with Austin Hill behind. Austin Hill will be an emotional win. Here comes Chase Elliott. It's almost clear. But here comes Austin Hill. On that inside, William Byron getting sideways, crashing. There will be no caution. He also gets it back going. 3 wide for this lead right now. Austin Hill having the advantage of going turn 2. Or turn 3. Out turn 4. Here they come down the straightaway. And it's going to be Austin Hill coming with the win. 3 wide at the line. Holy crap, Austin Hill just won it. Let's go check out that finish and William Byron. Here it is. A lot of lead changes. I'm surprised that Toyota didn't win. It was all Chevys and one Ford done up at the front. That was crazy. Sometimes I regret recording these because when there's no cautions or wrecks to the end and a crazy finish, we're gonna be sitting here for a minute. Very emotional win just happened though. We're trying to get to the very last lap. Austin Hill won by 0.049. And then, over Chase Elliott. Then it's Ryan Blaney with 0.065. Really close finish throughout. Danny Hamlin will get 10th. Chase Briscoe will be at 13th. They do have a really close points battle right now, though. So Danny Hamlin might get ahead. He had like a 20-point lead, though. So we'll see. So, yeah. Danny Hamlin might get a bigger points lead than Chase Briscoe right now. Chase Briscoe is still in, though, I think. I think there's 11 spots. There's either 10 or 11. I have no idea. But once that 3 wide, I knew there was going to be a crash eventually, but I didn't know how big or when. 4 wide at the lead. That corner is really bad for that kind of like 4 wide. So I was really scared there of a crash. Alright, we're going to turn this down now. Because we're basically, I think this is the last lap, right? Yeah. Alright, let's see what happened. So he hits a bump, gets sideways, 19 turns on. That's why the 19 got a bad finish, because he turned to 20. Or 24. Let's go in slow motion now. Orbit. And we're going to get thumbnail as we're in the replay too. Alright. Boom. What would be a good thumbnail though? Nah, I did that. Would that be a crash? I think I'll do the 4 wide. 4 wide seems like a reasonable thumbnail. Time recording, it's like 10 at night on Thursday, and this will be out once I wake up on Friday. Alright, wait. I think the thumbnail should be here. Alright, turn 3. Ooh, that's a pretty good thumbnail though. Wait, alright. I think that's the thumbnail. Or maybe we'll do the finish. Yeah. Ryan Blaney had a little run. Austin Hill split up. Ryan Blaney was on the inside there. Let's slow it down for this though. Yeah, but when Byron will get last. Chase Briscoe did get last of the pack. That's why I got 13th. Wait, this is the thumbnail. Or should we do there? Alright, got the thumbnail. We're gonna get the car into victory lane though, real quick. So we're just gonna stay in this for a minute. Because Pocono actually has a victory lane, it looks like. Alright, hold up. Alright. The 78 Austin Hill in victory lane here at Pocono. Here, let me get up here. I think over here. But yeah, here's the 78 of Austin Hill at Pocono. Alright. Here, I'm going to do it with the 78 in the background. Alright, thank you guys for watching. You guys see you next week. I think it's the last race of the season. I have to check. If it is, I'll see you guys at Homestead. Peace.